Hey there, YouTube. Devin here. It's time for the August collection update. This is actually going up a day earlier than normal. I usually do it within the first week or so of the next month. Yeah, it's going up a day early because I am going somewhere that I will talk about more at the end of this video. After everything's done, I'm going to do a little something extra that I don't normally do. So anyway, I have a little bit of everything this month. I have a poster, some video game stuff, well actually a lot of video game stuff now that I think about it, a couple CDs and some DVDs that are really cool. So we'll get started with the poster. This is actually all wrapped up in rubber bands, so I don't really feel like taking it out and showing you guys right now, but it is a Pokemon X and Y poster that's wrapped up that I got from GameStop. You can see right here it's Xerneas, so Yveltal is on there too, but it's an X and Y poster. I'm just too lazy to because it's all rubber banded and I don't roll things very well, so I just decided to leave that as is. Sorry. Then we go on to CDs. I got 2 CDs. First of all, I picked up, I'll zoom in here real quick so you can see it a little bit better. This is Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Beethoven's Last Night, the complete narrated edition. Trans-Siberian Orchestra is mostly known for doing Christmas music. I have one of their other non-Christmas albums, actually their only other one, Night Castle. This is the other one. It's heavily based upon the fictional or urban legend of Beethoven's 10th Symphony. That isn't even believed to exist because he never even finished the 9th. And it's just a symphony that was pieced together that nobody believes is true. It's this is the complete narrated version. They actually did a tour a couple years ago for this album. Finally, like years and years after it was made, this album came out in 2001, and then they released this. This is actually fairly hard to find, this version, because as far as I know, it's only available on their website and at like Walmart. I found it at this UCD store for fairly cheap, and it's 2 discs. And there's a lot of crap on here. There's like narration for everything, every song about, and some of the narrations for some songs are actually longer than the songs themselves. It's pretty crazy. But very good album. I actually haven't given it a listen with the narration, but hopefully I'll get to it with where I'm going and stuff. So we'll see. Then the other album I got this is Symphony X Iconoclast. This is their most recent album. I have 2 other albums by these guys, Paradise Lost, which is the one before this, and The Odyssey, which is 3 albums before that. This is actually the special edition, if you see down here. It's 2 discs. This is, according to the band, the way the album is supposed to be listed in 2 discs. This is supposed to be how they wanted the album to take place, or to work with. Whatever, you know what I mean. They actually originally released a 1-disc version with some of the songs on the 2nd disc on it as well, because they're like a record company or something. But this album is about basically machines taking over and ruling mankind, which is interesting with some stuff I'm going to talk about at the end here with video games, actually. However, I do want to say one thing. Track number 2, The End of Innocence, is like my favorite song right now. Fucking amazing. Beautiful song. I wish I could have seen these guys live. They're not broken up or anything. This album did come out in 2011, but you know, I'm gonna see them eventually. I need to, definitely. That's it for CDs. Let's go ahead and move on to DVDs. First up, I got Kick-Ass. Let's zoom out a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. I remember seeing this movie about 2 years ago, which was well after it came out, I think. Yeah, this movie came out in like 2010, so it was like the year after it came out. I really liked this movie, and then I remember after I watched this, I was like, are they going to make a sequel? And I read that there was a sequel comic, and that they were thinking about making a movie, and the second movie just came out not too long ago. I went and saw it. It's really good. Has a little bit more of a plot than this, to me. And very, very good. Very fun movie. And Chloe Moritz is like the queen of the internet, so apparently. So very, very good movie. Second one's really good too. Can't wait to give it another watch. The other DVD I got is something kind of special. I didn't expect to find this, but I've been looking for this for a very long time. And that is the entire Monty Python's Flying Circus 16-ton mega set. This is the entire DVD box set. It's in slim packs instead of, they actually released like a thicker where the DVDs are more the size of Kick-Ass here. This is actually all of the series, and then bonus discs of Monty Python Live, which is I actually had and just gave away because, you know, I have it here. I found this at the store I bought the Beethoven's Last Night from for really, really cheap. And I've wanted this entire series for a long, long time because I love John Cleese and Michael Palin and Terry, how do I forget his name? Michael Palin, Graham Chapman, Eric Idle, John Cleese, Terry Gilliam, Terry Jones. Terry Jones, there it is. Okay, sorry. Failure. He's the guy that directs everything, but it's every episode plus some extra stuff. Very good to have. Very awesome. Cannot wait to watch this for sure. Now we'll finish this up with video games. First up, I got a guide. If you remember my Twilight Princess guide right here with the hole in it, I actually got another one, the exact same guide with no hole in it. Yeah, kind of a waste, but that fucking hole bothered me. So I bought a new one, and it's in way good shape. Plus, it still has the, well, it has the poster that came with it that I tore out of mine. So, very awesome. Good to have a better looking guide. Then we go on to actual games I got. This month, they had this little thing called the Humble Origin Bundle. I am not a fan of Origin at all. In fact, I really don't like EA anymore because they've ruined a lot of stuff. And Origin is a ripoff of Steam. But I broke down and bought it because I downloaded Origin for something that I will talk about here later in the video. And I just said screw it, and I bought it because it was like $5 I paid to get all the extra stuff. Plus half the games came with Steam codes. So on Steam, I actually got Burnout Paradise The Ultimate Box, just a little racing game. I haven't really played Burnout, but it's racing and I can tolerate racing games. I also got Crysis 2 Maximum Edition. I've heard good and bad things about the Crysis games. I have two. I do not have one yet. I will get one eventually because it's fairly cheap. Or Warhead. There's two other games, but Crysis 2, kind of excited to play it, I guess. I also got Medal of Honor. I never really liked Call of Duty or Medal of Honor, but meh, who cares? Doesn't matter. And then I actually got it's the standalone expansion, Command & Conquer Red Alert 3 Uprising. I've heard really, really good things about the Command & Conquer games, so Uprising was a huge plus. Kind of excited to play it, and then a friend of mine just went out and bought me the base game, Command & Conquer Red Alert 3, for no particular reason. It wasn't on sale or anything. They just bought it for me, so now I have both of them and I can play them both. That'll be pretty cool. Then we go on to the actual games I got on Origin. On there, I got Battlefield 3. Another fucking shooter game, but some of my friends have it, so why not? Not really too excited to play it, but eh. I got The Sims 3. Another game I'm not really excited about, but I did play the original Sims a little bit back in the day. Got addicted to it for a little while. Might as well, it's a newer game. We'll see. Populous, which is apparently the predecessor of SimCity, so that'll be cool. Kind of excited to play that. I also got Dead Space 3. I have the first two Dead Spaces on Steam, and that's the next series I'm going to play. Probably either that or Bioshock, but we'll talk about the series I just finished here in a second, actually. But Dead Space 3, can't wait to play it. Really excited to. Really want to play 1 and 2 as well. There is one more digital-based game that I got this month that I'm going to wait till the end of this video, well, the end of this collection part, to talk about because of, I'm going to talk about it as a whole. because of how awesome it is. But there is actually one physical copy, and I can't believe I'm putting this before the game I'm about to talk about. But if you remember, like 2 months ago, I was talking about that like really top game on my list to get that I was going to get from my coworker. I finally got my hands on it this month. It is Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, what a freaking surprise, right? This is the black box version, which is awesome. These go on the internet for $50 or more generally. I got it for about half that, we'll say, roughly. Cannot wait to play this. This was at the top of my list, next to Ocarina of Time Gold Cart. And it's in really good shape, too. And all the discs are the real versions. I have no idea what the numbers mean on the discs, 4610029. Maybe it's some secret code, I don't know. But I got this. I'm so excited to play this, man. Okay. Alright, now I said there was one other digital-based game. This month, I decided to sit down and play a game series. That being the Mass Effect series. I started with one, and I worked my way through all of them. And I have to say, it's one of the best series I have played in a very, very long time. The plot, the characters are just... You grow attached. Like, when characters die, I cried. I cried at the very end. Yes, the extended cut was worth it to me. I actually liked the ending. I wish it had a little bit more with Shepard, but I can tolerate it. If it's not a dead giveaway, I got Mass Effect 3 on Steam. I already had... or, not Steam, I'm sorry. I got it on Origin. Sorry. I already had 1 and 2, and I sat down and played those and beat them in about a week apiece. I beat Mass Effect 3 like last week. But... or actually this week, if you think about it. Oh my god, those games are amazing. It's just... maybe when I get back, if I'm still feeling the afterglow from it, I'll do a video on the Mass Effect series, but I'm not that great at making videos that describe things, but one of the best game series I've played in years. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with the universe next, because they've said the Shepard trilogy is over. I don't necessarily believe that, because they said that with Halo, and look what they did. They brought out Halo 4. I'd say give it like 5 years, maybe more, bring back Shepard, because with the best ending of Mass Effect 3, he's alive. Spoilers. You gotta bring him back. You can't just conclude that story. That's not how it works. That's... you don't end the story with that. I mean, his mission is over, but no, you don't end it like that. Yeah, so that is it for my collection update. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Now I'm going to do something a little bit different here. I don't normally do on-camera stuff for these collection update videos, but I'm actually doing something at the beginning of September that I consider incredibly special. Tomorrow, actually, I am going down to Texas to see my father, and Tuesday we are driving to Atlanta, Georgia for Prog Power. I don't remember what number it is right now. I think it's like 13 or something like that. It is a metal festival. It's technically the main festival itself is 2 days, but they have an opener the night before, and then there's an earlier opener, which is like a cover band and some jazz metal the night before. So Wednesday and Thursday night is a concert. Wednesday is like maybe 3 hours. Tuesday's probably more. I'm sorry, Thursday's probably more. And then Friday, I am in concert. Friday and Saturday, I'm in concert from about 1:30 till after midnight. So yeah, very excited to go. I'm going to be gone for like a week and a half. I'm sure there'll be stuff for next month's collection update, because I'm assuming I'm going to buy some CDs there. Other than that, I doubt there'll be a collection update next month, because I'm going to be kind of behind with money. But other than that, I really hope you guys enjoyed this month's collection update. And hopefully until next month, assuming I get things later.